Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight's game held at Amway Center. It's the Orlando Magic going up against the Los Angeles Lakers.
AI, good luck out there.
A reminder, fans, hope you'll come and join us for training in our day. The first 10,000 fans to the arena will receive
Fans, be here for Mascot Mania. All fans in attendance will receive a poster of stuff.
All right.
starting lineup. At the shooting guard position, at 6'6" number 35, Melvin Frazier. The other guard, 6'0", number 14.
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for the Magic, they've looked very solid here to start the season. What's surprised me the most is just how much confidence this group is playing with.
They really do look like they came into the season with the belief that they'd be.
Doors in the light finally goes on for a young guy, so fun to watch.
Against TJ
players
Austin
who
right
got
now.
all the talent, all the world right in front of them,
We're down
but yet
5
haven't put
points.
it all together just quite yet.
It's amazing to me how quickly we can give up on a young guy who maybe doesn't find success right out of the gate. But the reality is you have to remember, player development is the lifeblood of this league, maybe now more than ever with the current state of the salary cap. So a little patience as a fan base goes a long, long way.
I'll pop it up right there.
Count it.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover.
Sag off you, buddy. Let's go.
Orlando leading by 4. Augustine looking around. Frazier against Kuzma. Pass to Isaac. Here's Gordon. Bucket is good. Gordon's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
AI kicks to McGee. It's stolen by Vucevic. Frazier against Ball. Augustine in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
And he makes the first. And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Lakers trail by 8. Now the pass to McGee. Back to AI.
And one. Let's go.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good. AI. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Augustine. And
Oh,
it's
come
good.
on.
The time running down on the shot clock. Augustine's got 5.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And it's AI missing.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination, and didn't on that one.
Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. Here's AI.
Oh, wow.
Los Angeles with another miss. Magic leading by 7. Here's Frazier. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle.
Let's
Always
go.
nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Catch up here without
And they've
LeBron
done
on the
well at
damn
taking
court.
advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Vucevic. Mamba comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Frazier. And it's Jaron Grant in for Augustine. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Lonzo Ball. Lakers trail by 5.
Come on,
McGee
McGee.
inside. Mozgov on
shot
him.
that way
McGee's
before.
shot is off. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. I asked him what the plan was to deal with all that quickness, and he said the key is transition defense. Speed shows up in the open floor. If you take that away, we feel we have a big advantage. We'll see if they can slow things down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. For Orlando, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Los Angeles. That's good from Mozgov. Indoors for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics, and the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. Grant kicks to Gordon. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. A floater, and it's good on the way.
Damn floater.
How about the the explosiveness of Terrence Ross. What great acceleration on the effective drive.
Back to Rondo. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Grant kicks to Gordon. And it's Orlando with
Yeah,
another.
come on, we need
Oh
to
boy, oh boy. Each year,
Come up here
Aaron
and
Gordon
play some good
adding
defense.
to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
Hart the pass to AI. Here's Beasley. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I didn't want to
And
take
this
that
is the first season matchup
shot,
for
but I
them
didn't
against the
want
Lakers team.
Not exactly
with
a
it.
game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Hart kicks
Oh,
to Rondo.
come on. I was wide open behind you, Hart.
This one for three. Hits
There
the
you go,
three-point
Rondo.
bomb.
Bulls within
Rondo's got
5.
himself on the board with 3 there.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there.
Wow.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
And that was an unleashed chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim.
Come on, Rondo. We're down. Give me the damn
Rondo
ball.
kicks to AI. Beasley dishes to AI. Beasley with a clean look. The 17-footer goes down.
Assist from AI.
6 seconds left here in the first quarter. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Earlier, we had a chance to sit down with AI and asked him about his time in the G League.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the G League is tough. Tough. You know, you're going to learn a lot about what it takes.
And AI put up strong numbers. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here.
Eyeball
Vucevic
game.
checked in for Mozgov. Isaac comes in for Gordon. Frazier, he's checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jaren Grant. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. Brandon Ingram comes in for Caldwell Pope. Ball's checked in for Harris. And AI is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint.
Get out of here.
Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be
Good play.
coming into the NBA as a rookie.
They've got Vucevic, DJ Augustine out there with Frazier. Then it's Bamba, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over McGee. The Magic again can't hit.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
It's Ingram on the wing. 9 points last game out. Floats it up.
There it is. Alley-oop
Takes
to
the alley-oop
LeBron.
pass and dunks it down.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Augustine kicks to Frazier. Back to Augustine. 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Augustine's got 4 this quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
AI passes to Ingram. Out to AI. Here's McGee.
McGee's
And
got
it's
to put it
McGee
back
with
up.
the jam.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
Los Angeles leading by 5. To the middle. Here's AI. Nice 4 for
go.
7 from the floor with that shot.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around.
Here's LeBron. Come on.
Now here's Isaac. James covering. Back to Frazier. Over to the wing. Here's Augustine, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Augustine's got 11 points. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. James up top. He's covered by Isaac. James kicks the ball. Here's the floater. No good on the shot. Nice D from Frazier. The Magic trail by 5. Down low, Augustine. And he uses
Jesus,
the
got
on the
stuck
left.
again.
Augustine's got 8 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level.
Oh, come
here in the
on.
second.
1 second separating the shot clock and gameplay. Isaac with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. Ball against Frazier. McGee with the block. From deep.
Oh, I thought he had that.
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Get the mark up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You got to like what DJ Augustine has done in this game.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the...
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Mozgov comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Frazier. And it's Jaren Grant in for Augustine. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Hart. Caldwell Pope out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's AI. And it's Beasley in at the center filling out the middle. Grant finds Gordon. For the tie. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Here's AI. It's hauled in by the Magic.
One thing you have to consider if you're the Orlando Magic is finding some level of consistency. And I mean that both in terms of the roster and the coaching staff. To me, when there's a lot of turnover in both of these departments, it can take its toll on an organization. And we've seen that with Orlando. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in, Kevin.
Here's Hart.
Ah.
A shot, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. As you said, Doris, a lot of coaching and personnel changes for the Magic recently.
Well, think about it, Kevin. 4 different head coaches since 2015, and that doesn't even include the interim coaches. You know, to me, you've got to have a direction and approach that is consistent year after year. If you're going to have any measure of stability, it has to come from the top down.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Grant, right side. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well,
Yep,
guys,
I'll
the
take that all day
Orlando
from
Magic
heart,
has
baby.
struggled
Let's go.
to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time, and it's difficult to do even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. D.A., thank you.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
AI kicks to Beasley. Got a hand on it.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Third is Mohamed Bamba, and of course, AI.
And among first-year players, these two are as intimidating a pair of shot blockers as you're going to see.
And the first one drops.
And with Mohamed Bamba, one of the first things you notice is that 7'9" wingspan. I mean, yeah, he's got to add more muscle on that frame, but he can use that reach already to make an impact at both ends.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Ingram passes to AI. He kicks it to Beasley. In the corner, it's Ingram. Over Gordon. And it's Ingram missing. Orlando leading.
2-for-1 territory, but they got to work quick.
Right, you don't want to rush it, but you do want to get off as quick a shot as possible.
Grant, that's good.
Son of a, come on.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on him.
Because we don't have
Boy, I'll
freaking
tell you,
LeBron
that's
out
just
here, man.
inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Here's AI. It's hauled in by the Magic. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Timothy Mozgov.
The first one falls.
Yeah, really, Mozgov, such a sweet stroke from the free throw line, really feasts off these opportunities.
And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. AI kicks the ball. McGee the pass to AI. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far.
Damn.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
You can play
And
better.
I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to
finally
see
have
what
LeBron
kind
out
of finish
here?
awaits us here in the 4th quarter.
No, we're
Bamba
still
is
going
out
with
there
damn
Vucevic.
reserves.
Then there's Grant.
I gotta
And
take
there's
over this
Gordon.
game.
And Frazier in at the 2. This is out there for Orlando.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
AI
Oh, come on.
Magic leading by 7. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And the Lakers also making a change. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for AI. And they're making some changes. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Frazier. The Lakers also changing it up. James checked in for Brandon Ingram. Harris comes in for Josh Hart. And AI is subbed in for Ball. And McGee kicks to AI. McGee against Vucevic. Harris passes to AI. Just 5 to
Oh,
shoot.
come on.
Stolen by
He's
Butler.
double teamed on
Deflects
me.
the pass. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Vucevic. Frazier comes in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Grant.
DJ Augustine.
Here's Frazier. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
LeBron kicks to AI.
Come on, man. Can't hit a damn shot. We got LeBron James out here. Come on, we can pull this off.
5 on the basket from McGee.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Pass to Augustine. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:29 left in the 4th. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. There's Frazier.
Just a strong, assertive defender. You like seeing Harris be this aggressive in terms of contesting shots.
AI outside. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. McGee finds James. Here's the teardrop.
Floater alert from LeBron makes it. 3-point game.
Within 3.
LeBron finding a way to come up with a ridiculous make in a huge situation yet again.
Gordon. Kuzma pulls it in. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able
Come
to
on.
execute under pressure. A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Oh,
I'm
damn
not
it.
sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Here are the Lakers.
They have a chance to tie it up.
If and only if they can make it 3.
It's only a 2.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially...
His right foot was over the line.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 3. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think,
A win
guys?
streak.
And
Win
now,
streak.
You can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
Now, here's AI. Headed by Augustine. In the corner, it's James.
He's over the line
It's over
again.
Isaac. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Man, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the game. to tie it up. Misses the three. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night.
Yeah,
of
once it
basketball.
comes to an end.
Was finished as they continued to wait out.
That was a
to the
winnable
very
game,
last
too.
moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home.
Had reserves out all game. Like, come on, man.
These guys, you gotta set bigger screens.
That's great.
Switch on defense.